What?
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures.
Oh, okay.
Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment, their flame burned bright. Soon, Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Who dis now? Happy Friday, Cloud.
Mother.
Say. Okay. Kate did not hear my message. You can tell her I don't need any. Okay, well that was some stuff. What a sequence. Let's go back to the hideaway. Actually, let's take a bathroom break. Hold on, I'll be right back. What a sequence. That was a lot of stuff that just happened.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, Another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Oh, man. Is everything going to be dark and dingy now? I was sad because Martha's Rest was depressing to look at. I get it, dark and foreboding, but that doesn't mean I want to look at it all the time. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Bahamut's essence. The tuning of Bahamut not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Impulse, which creates multiple spheres of light that pursue a target, dealing it continuous damage. Most Final Fantasy games are dark and foreboding. This game just brings it more up front. I don't think so.
Tell you won't be happy if I disturb Joshua.
I think there's tons of like bright lit area. It has like areas and things, but for the most part, they're you know, they're bright, they're colorful. Some of them are based more in fantasy, like a lighter fantasy. But I don't know. My preference would be less dark. Otto, I'll have you know I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother. And you won't soon catch me doing the like again. So if it please your lordship, we can both forget about the whole damn thing. The Cid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy that lives on, in you and everyone else here at the Hideaway. Sure as the sky is blue, at least I think it's still blue, as long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Greetings from the Crimson Caravans. Eloise. I trust you and your party gain the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you will find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. First Breaker Intelligence. What's his name? I can't read that. Reports from our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These accursed skies cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people. Hearts already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final Mothercrystal. Final Mothercrystal? That was the last Mothercrystal? For now, the realm endures, but with each new flood do her few remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is, as ever, dire. Fresh wings shall find you on the new moon's turning. Until then, our watch continues. He even speaks like Nightwatch, folks. Theodore. Word out of Twinside is that there's a little left of the capital after a mad prince's royal tantrum. But what of you and yours? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but a Stolas might be good to set El's mind at ease. Okay. That. Everything's foggy. That. We only have 4 of these. Goblet. So there's new stuff everywhere. We'll see what we can see, and then we'll head over and figure out where this next quest is taking us.
Trouble with your gear, or
Ask about the skies.
fretting about us, guys?
Won't help me get my work done. So I'm going to keep to my forge and leave saving the world to those better suited to the
Unless
task.
that is.
They fancy giving me a hand shooing the birds.
What do you want?
Who you want? Who you want? Well, this is like barely better. Although I guess that's probably because I think I reinforced my enhancer. Is that my enhancer? No, what am I using? Excalibur. No, I didn't. It's barely worth it, but I'm going to do it.
No scratches, all right?
Nothing new there. Looks like all he had was the new sword. Ooh, wait a minute. The Sons of Ouroboros. Or calcum stained loincloth. Ew. Actually, I wouldn't want to use it for anything. And a marble flower.
And
Let's get rid of the yellow dot.
Clive.
I hope you're not expecting me to explain these skies. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it were the end of the world.
The whole realm's in chaos.
I've had orders canceled on me left and right, and that's from the few associates I haven't lost contact
As the
with.
old saying goes.
There's opportunity in adversity. The market for sharp steel's more bullish than ever. I'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered, don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
You'd start by not being... Bum, bum, bum. 100,000 to get these orchestrion rolls. I have 170,000, but I don't want to do it.
It'd better all be here.
Last elixir. Upon KO, automatically restores all HP, fills limit gauge, and increases attack bar by 10%. Only hold one, I might as well buy one.
You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Seems the hideaway's lost its...
It's the new one. Oh my god, we haven't actually just come back and talked to this guy in a long time. I forgot that there was like a level associated with the discussions we have with Harpo Crates.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost.
That's what skies.
With the darkening skies,
Fear has once again taken hold of our hearts. And though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales help to lighten it
be
below.
that as it may,
Turning our eyes from the problems which face us will not help to solve the problem. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
I think I have so much to share with him.
I have quite the find for you today.
Alright, that's fine. Mothercrystal, lost Mothercrystal, Gil. Money.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Okay, so we got a new hunt. We can go check the state of the realm.
There's talk of these skies.
Back again? How may I help you today?
You don't even get to ask her about the skies.
One must understand one's place in the world. Very good.
I, for one, am shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that certain members of your very own species have earned themselves a place in this rogue's gallery. Ooh. But evil is as evil does, and it is every hero's duty to vanquish it, no matter how close to home it might appear. We're gonna have to... Oh. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, we're gonna have to jot these down. We've got Atlas, which I can go do at some point. The 10 of clubs. That is... Okay. Merchants who ply their trade across the fields of Korova tell of an outlaw 5 and 20 hands high and mighty of the few who preys upon unescorted travelers. They claim he lives alone in one of the many abandoned villages that litter the region, but none has been brave nor foolish enough to narrow the search any further. If you who read this have either or both of those qualities, the Dalmekians beg your aid. Vamer and Dalmekia. Vamer? Dalmekia. The Mageth brothers. A lone rowing boat has been sighted making land off the coast of Port Isolde, its occupants wearing the garb and speaking the language of Iron Kingdom crusaders. One can only assume that they come to take their vengeance upon Sid the Outlaw for destroying that which they hold most dear. We advise against all travel to the area lest they think to kill or capture our members in retaliation. Quiet Sands in Rosaria. And this last one, ooh, it's another S rank. Saint-Brequois legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist by Gregor herself. Some sources claim. Though it has long been forgotten which parts of the tale are true and which are mere myth, recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are real enough. The woodland passes of the Empire. Okay. Woods by the Crystalline Dominion? Is that right? We'll go look. We'll find him and probably get obliterated by him. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time. What's our next quest? Otto.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out at Mothercrystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
We're not dead.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Okay, guess we have to have a conversation with her regardless.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
I'm
Not
good
that
or
you
bad
are
luck?
to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
Clearly she hasn't seen it with her own eyes yet.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts. Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mothercrystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this.
Oh, there's one left, yeah.
Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos.
Yeah, so
It
the
would
only
seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
so the only Mother Crystal left is in Waloed. When they said the last one in Storm, I was thinking world, not continent.
Sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
That dude seems to have his own problems. Purple Greats. I know it's Harpocrates, but
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
oh what? What'd you see?
There's a storm coming soon.
What is the other continent called?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
They probably said it and I
Is
just
there
didn't
anything you
register it.
don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the
I'm assuming Waloed is the city,
that,
not
I
the
believe,
continent.
is a question the fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Two main continents are Sandbreck and Waloed. No, Sandbreck is on the continent of Storm. And Waloed, I'm not clear because we haven't been to that continent yet. I don't know if Waloed is the name of the city or if it's the name of the continent.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
I could just check my map. It might even say on the map.
Actually,
I haven't really thought about it until right now.
we had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalamil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
My guess is we're going to have a lot of side quests to do.
The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage.
Ash?
and
Okay.
And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Does it say on the map? It doesn't. Continent of Ash. Okay. Okay. What do you got?
How are you doing?
Hey, Dean. Ask about recent events.
I don't mean to be gloomy.
But the whole world's gone to shit. Reports used to be about troop movements and chances to set bearers free. Now it's all aether floods, Akashic attacks, and plagues of bloody bandits. The curse breakers and all our other allies are doing what they can to keep their heads above water,
Need all
but
the help they can get.
they're counting on you, Clive. We all are. As far as I know, Waloed is the only human faction that controls Waloed. The only faction around. Oh, the orcs are from Ash. I control Ash. Okay, gotcha.
Quick look.
Why we fight. That looks like a main. Is that a main? Flames of War. Down the rabbit hole. Are these Okay, that's Martha's Res. Okay, so these are just calling out the quests that are already on the map. I don't need to do that.
Always something in there.
I know it like fast travels there for me, but I'm not. Well, maybe. Let's get rid of this yellow dot, and then yeah, maybe we will just take one of those. It'll get us there a little faster. Ask about the skies. Now I get to ask her. It is not merely the men and women of Valisthea who have been affected by the imbalance in the ether. These blackened skies have cast a pall over all the creatures of the
Then
realm.
how could it not?
They're living beings, just as we are. Alas, their instinct drives them to flee from that which cannot be escaped, ushering them only to madness and death.
But are we any better?
Consider ourselves above such basic instincts. And yet fear and bewilderment drive us to make war on our fellow man, to turn our ire at our own suffering upon those who suffer just as keenly as we do. If that is what it means to be human, Clive, I wonder if we are even worth saving at all. No, probably not. Ask about the Crystalline Dominion.
I cannot claim.
Not to have been shocked to learn of Twinside's destruction. Indeed, I have long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. A piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and chaos, and those who signed the treaty were only going to abide by it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last, and as the pieces scattered to the winds, long-festering enmities came to the fore once more.
Such are the wages
of greed and distrust. If those in power pay heed to their whispers, they are like to grow into a mighty storm, one which the walls of even the stoutest citadel might not withstand.
Ironic, then.
That it should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow.
Should I learn aught else, you will be the first to know.
So, okay. I'm a little oh, shoot. I didn't get rid of the yellow dot. That's the only reason I came and talked to you.
How may I help you today?
Did Dion kill... Hold on, let's find out. We got this thing. Where is Olivier? Goading drove Dion to madness. As the boy died, his body crumbled into dust. Okay, so he did kill Olivier. Olivier's sinister goading that drove Dion to madness and led to his own demise. Pierced through the heart by Dion's spear. Okay, so Olivier was controlled by Ultima. Maybe that's obvious. I don't know.
Study it well, Clive.
But I wasn't sure if, like, I wasn't sure how much of that was, like, in his head or not.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
We'll just go to this first one. Why we fight. Multiple hints and signs something is amiss with Olivier.
Isabel.
Olivier. Well, yeah, I thought so too, but the way it all went down, it was a little difficult to discern.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I could click on those. I just wasn't. Yeah, when it all played out, I had questions. All right, I think I got my head wrapped around it now.
I saw it with my own eyes.
There is nothing else going on here, right? And there's no hunts in this area. This was a good one to start with. We're done with this quest. Unless other side quests pop up, we might be good with Sandbreck. Bird wants some White Claws?
Lord, milady.
Kate!
We received the
Tell
Dane's
Tina to get
message.
Bird some White Claws.
There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but
Hi, Bird.
different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
How's your life? Good?
A Kashik, but
I did get a
different.
haircut. Yep, I got one last night.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all
Thank
this.
you.
Then we'll look for her there.
I went to Great Clips. It's a miracle I came out with my scalp still attached. Even though it was pushed to nearly the end of the day. You love that on a Friday. That's what you love to see. Zen, have you ever had any of the Bud Light seltzers? I actually don't like White Claw that much. The only reason that I was gonna get White Claw is because we're doing like a friends get together thing, and the options were White Claw or Coors. I'm just gonna do Coors. Oh my God, you scared me.
Reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the
Yeah, you
Dominion
snuck
in
up out of
days.
nowhere.
What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty.
Hi, Bird.
In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
Yeah, I don't have to read that stuff to him anymore. He can read that just fine. What's that say?
We have.
How
So
are
what's
you?
left?
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to.
That?
Look, there's a cask
No.
under the captain's
These are
bunk.
other people.
Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
What's that say? What did?
I'll have a word with him.
What's that say?
What did
He wants to know what you did today.
I play games?
Played games. You played
Down
Mario
to arrive
Party.
so quickly. And sought to take matters
And
into my own
Astro's
hands.
Play. No. Yeah,
was a
that's
noble
when
effort.
Dad was working this morning.
But I thought you might still need some support.
And Kingdom
I'd like
Hearts.
you to
And
consider
Kingdom
my
Hearts.
needs.
You're sweaty.
What we need to
You hot?
consider is where
He hasn't even taken his
creatures came
pajamas
from.
off yet today.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Yeah, they are.
All right, Daddy's got to keep playing. Say bye, everybody. Yep. Yep. Say bye. All right, I gotta boot you out then. No, leave it open. It's actually getting warm in here. Thank you. Okay.
You're a pikeman, yes?
family and more. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
But yeah, Zen, I would recommend giving the Bud Light seltzers a try. I swore I was like, ooh, Bud Light, I don't know if I want seltzers. They're actually probably the more flavorful seltzers I've ever had. Didn't ask her a question. Gotta go back upstairs.
Did you
Yes.
see the creatures
Not for
that
not for
attacked
kids.
you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
Perfect.
At least we have an
And
idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
on the off chance that the Bud Light seltzers have too much flavor,
It took off the captain's head. Before we could even
I
draw
also
his-
like neutrals, NUTRLs. Those are really good. Actually, you know what? It's Friday. I got a couple Bud Light seltzers upstairs. Maybe I'll go grab one shortly. Diamond, what's up, buddy? Neutrals are decent. Yeah, the Bud Light seltzers to me have more flavor than even the neutrals.
Come on.
We never went up over here. Let's go take a look. Go take a gander. Did not sleep last night, so a little tired. That'll happen. Why didn't you sleep? Were you just restless, or did you have other things going on? It's Diamond, he never sleeps. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Hiya, hiya! That's awesome. Except not very efficient. Yeah, what did they announce in the Final Fantasy XIV thing? I did bad. I'm gonna equip Bahamut. We're gonna play around with that and see how that goes. Okay. Wow, this guy's... I didn't think this guy would take this long to kill. I also don't super know why I'm fighting. Got him. Demon Tamer's Sash? I'll see what it is, but I'm not in the habit of changing gear very often. Not making that up, right? I totally picked that up. Did I not? Bird, thank you for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate it. And have a good weekend if I don't talk to you again. Demon Tamer's Sat. Is that a... that armor? Oh, I found it. There it is. That's not very good at all. I should have gotten that a long time ago. Is that all we got? Hey, Kate. Kate Defer. Do you want to send him down with the Bud Lights? Send him down with those 2 Bud Light seltzers? Oh, never mind.
Fly, Ambrosia.
That's okay. Yeah, there's 2 upstairs in the fridge. I never brought them down. Boy, there's nothing that I drink straight anymore. Delivery drinks on the way. That's right. My best advice to everybody, have a 5-year-old.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me. Fire it!
From the government liquor store? What does that mean? DoorDash rates? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We're still filling up his piggy bank. Everybody calm down.
Should I prime?
We'll walk there in 5 minutes. But what is it like?
Save your strength.
Just a... Does the government run your liquor stores? I don't understand. Thank you. I only need one. Listen, enemies. Y'all can just kind of stay away. Oh, it's a lich. Didn't mean to do that. Screwed it up. You sure can. Thanks for asking, bud. Boy, he just keeps going. I wonder, when you say government, I wonder if that's like similar to like a municipal liquor store here. Like some of our liquor stores are like town operated. That's probably the same thing, I guess. I just never thought about it.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the
Okay.
town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
How very
It's
chivalrous.
not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Awkward.
Handsome and chivalrous.
No, not chivalrous.
Now,
Although I guess maybe.
if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Interesting. It's usually the opposite in my experience here. Okay. We're all done in Northreach. Oopsies. So let's go. I guess we'll go to Martha's Rest next. Oh, that's weird. Not allowed to have. So they can't have like beer in a cooler. That would that might be a full deterrent. Oh, they can now. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be actually a pretty big deterrent for me, I think. Granted, I could, I have a refrigerator, but I don't know. There's plenty of times where I'll go and kind of ready for my beverage, and I don't want to wait. This guy's still we're probably still not ready for him. Oh, I was going to equip a Hummet. Phoenix, you've served us well, but I think no. I think no to you. So let's put Flare Breath. So it looks like 2 more. So what, we're probably gonna get Odin and I don't know if I remember seeing another one. Enjoy your walk. Okay, let's level up Wind Up. Let's level up. Why not? At this point, I'm not super sure it matters.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Okay, so the Quiet Sands. Where's that? This is Rosaria. Yeah, this is Rosaria. Oh, there. Okay, so this is where our hunt is. So I know what you just said, but we're going to go here first. Let's go take care of this hunt. That's not the right
Ready, go?
whistle that you should use. That makes it sound like you're weirdly attracted to your chocobo. It's a handsome chocobo. I mean, don't get me wrong. But alright, I think you're my guy. Guys.
We're not alone.
Kind of reminds me of the three sisters from The Witcher. the witches. Yipes. I don't know. Just hold it down forever. Oh, but it's not a good idea. Oh, geez. Just about died. Oh, man. Happened. Alright, we gotta work on one at a time here. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think we got one. No, we didn't. Now we did. Oopsies. Okay, this one's almost staggered too. No! Oh, that was close. Okay. Oh, thank God.
No
More meteorites. I could almost put together an entire meteor at this point. Okay. Now, before we go where I'm supposed to go, which is right there, let's go back to Martha's Rest, because I gotta buy some potions. They kind of whipped me up a little bit.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to...
This man's gonna die.
Anything catch your eye?
Potion. All of the potions.
Much obliged. There you go.
I wonder if I have to have that
care,
that full
Derek.
ether or whatever it was called. I wonder if I have to have that equipped in order for it to work, or if it just pulls from my inventory. I probably do, don't I? Right. We'll use that for a
You don't think they've
later boss or
abandoned
something.
us, do you?
Right. I don't know how I feel right now about Bahamut. I feel weirdly naked not using Phoenix. Let's see though.
Clive, wounded.
No, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Is this guy stuck behind the thing? I think he is. No, he's not. Oh, I'm... Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's kind of sweet. Alright, I like that ability. That made Bahamut much cooler. I might you gotta load up for a while, but that's all right.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
I don't know if it's just me, but over the last like year or two, probably year, I've noticed the use of the word anon, meaning quickly. Never ever heard it used that way in my life, but now I hear it all the time.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Mather! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashics snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
And yes, that is a good reminder. If you guys have a Prime sub burning a hole in your pocket and you're not sure what to do with it, I will gladly take that off your hands. Feel free to use it in chat, get access to all the emotes and all that good stuff. If you feel so inclined. I think we need to buy some potions again. Might as well just get in the habit of buying them. Re-upping every time. Oh, we didn't use any. Fine. We're fine.
Take care out there, eh?
Where is that? Yeah, it's down here.
Mad dogs.
Yeah. I only give my Prime subs to people who have played Lightning Returns. Oh, well, perfect, Mark. I've played Lightning Returns. It's awful, but I've played it. I meet your criteria. Thanks for already being a subscriber. And a mod.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk.
Oh, played all of
to
it. That's
Mars.
impossible. Nobody would do
What
that to
about-
themselves.
I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Must be your sore eyes.
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
Adamantoise?
You with us,
Yes.
Sir Wade?
Always.
Not quite mountain-sized like 15, but a threat nonetheless. Oopsies.
Finished.
The other one's dead? No. That's fine. I didn't want to use that ability anyways. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do either. Okay. I think I like Bahamut now that I've played around with it a little bit. Okay. He keeps canceling that attack. It's kind of annoying. Keep it loading. So how high can we go? Let's find out. For science. Oh my god, Wade, you just got destroyed. Can we go up to like 3? I wonder if getting hit wrecks it. Oh my god, we can still go. Well, let's just do 3 for now. We don't need more than that for this guy. Not even hitting it. Alright, that would have been better if, you know. He wouldn't have been out of the zone for most of the time. More enemies showed up. I wasn't paying attention. I may or may not have jumped right into that. No. Hey, good. I don't know. He got hurt when he touched me. But he's small. Right, by the more stationary enemy. I think it's gonna be good for groups, but then again, it's also gonna be hard to dodge. So I don't know. I gotta science out whether or not I lose my charge if I get hit. I could level it up. I bet leveling up makes it fill faster, which I actually did level it up once already.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
But I leveled it up before I actually used it, so I don't know what it.
Me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Good lord.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
We should be able to fast travel there then, right? You do look pretty cool, that's true. That is a good point. No, I guess not. We gotta go back up. That's right, we gotta go past the store, so.
Mad dogs. Anything catch your eye?
More potion. Am I not using potions? I swear to God I was using potions in that fight. Maybe not. Maybe I was just getting my butt kicked and not healing.
Just patch me up.
The green sheaves. There's my sprint. But that sounds like that looks like a nice little group of enemies.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
That was pretty good. What else can we do?
Well done,
That was great. Chocobos? Oh, Nokobos. Wow. That cut to black real quick.
Something's coming.
Oh, good lord. Too many of you guys.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
We'll just do level 1. Oh shoot! Not what I wanted to do. Yipes. There we go. Okay. Combat is not getting old in the game. That's one thing I was a little unsure of as we went. I'm like, are we going to have a great time all the way through, or is it going to get stale? It hasn't gotten stale. I think being able to mix up the icons, too, is helpful.
No. I think that was the last of them.
Killed every enemy in
But
this
it won't be long
place.
before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Yeah, it's fun to play around, and like I didn't switch to Titan for a really long time because I felt like I was comfortable with what I was using. But once I switched to Titan, I'm like, oh wait, this changes it up, and I have a lot of fun using
What
these.
did you find out there?
Same thing with Bahamut. Now that I know how to use it, it's great. It's a good change of pace.
Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
It is really good. It's got, what, the bridges on two sides and then the elevator? I think that's the only way up, right? The Flames of War. Complete. Getting close to 1,000 renown. Guardian Scarf. Curiosity. Oh, okay. And wouldn't you know it? Another meteor.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
What's it called?
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir
Dawn
Robin's
Trail.
nephew. Well, go on then.
Why did I think Endwalker was the last one?
So wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
That does check
My
out.
Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are. I mean to say that.
I'll walk that back.
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
30-some years later.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire
35?
once,
35 years?
and I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.